Welcome back to TV8 and Good Morning Vail. Let's face it, we all get out there and get after it in some form or another, but you got to put fuel in the tank. And joining me right now is Penny Wilson. She's with the Vail Vitality Center. Nice to see you this morning.
Nice to see you.
All right, I'm going to admit to this right off the bat. I'm going to come clean. I don't eat right. Not all the time. I try. But it's amazing how much better you feel when you get your fruits and vegetables and you properly fuel up your car, so to speak.
Exactly. And that's one thing everybody seems to face is, you're just wandering in this nutrition wilderness where you're not really sure what to eat. You think you know the right things to eat, but you're not sure. Eating right is hard. So one of my goals is to help make that easier for you.
I'd like to take through a normal day here. Regardless of the activities that people are in, they're up here in the mountains. We're at altitude. We're staying in hotels. We're staying at our house. We're getting the kids ready. We're starting our day. How do you start your day properly with diet?
Really the first thing that I like to recommend is get up and drink a nice glass of water. And if you want to squeeze like half a lemon in there, now you need like 12 to 16 ounces to dilute that a little bit. But it just starts your day off right, helps rev your digestive system up for the rest of the day to be sure that you can get the nutrients out of the food. And then be sure to have a good solid breakfast like within an hour. And it doesn't have to be something hard. You can take some yogurt, throw some granola, nuts and berries in it. And that's something you can eat on the go, eat as you're getting ready, getting the kids ready. Or even, I have a breakfast that I do with bananas and pears and ginger and some nuts and things. And I was running short on time the other day.
It sounds something simple.
Really simple. And threw it in the blender. And instead of eating it in a bowl, I had it as a smoothie.
And they say breakfast is the most important meal.
It's really important to get your, it's called breakfast because you're breaking your fast. You've been fasting for 8 hours. Sure. Get that nutrition in.
Yeah. I raid the kitchen at 2 a.m.
If you're eating in the middle of the night, that tells me you're not eating enough during the day because you're waking up hungry at night.
Lunch, can you skip lunch and shift into dinner? A little snack?
No, it's really good to go ahead and have a good lunch and a good dinner as well, and potentially a snack in the afternoon, because if you're eating lunch between 11 and 12 or 1 and not eating dinner until between 5 and 7 or 8, again, you're going into a fast. So having an afternoon snack to help fuel the rest of your day is a great idea.
Before we get into more about the Vitality Center, 30 seconds or less, tell me about dinner time. I like red meat, but then I'm ready to go to bed. What's a good meal to, especially if you're trying to lose a few pounds?
It all comes down to what you're eating throughout the day, but being sure you're getting a good portion of protein on your plate, and that could be meat, it could be chicken, something there. If you're vegetarian, you can do it with beans, legumes. Add in some great vegetables, a little bit of fruit potentially, and be sure you're getting enough fat. Fat's been villainized for a long time, but we actually really need some good fat. So be sure you've got some fat on there, some butter, some olive oil, some avocado, those kind of things to bring the fat content up a little bit.
Good fats and bad fats. We do have limited time. I want to talk about your event. It's coming up.
Yeah, I'm actually doing a talk today at 11 o'clock at the Vail Vitality Center, actually at Terra Bistro, and we're going to be talking about some of the keys for long-term health. And then next week, I'm doing a cooking class. It'll be in 2 parts, one on Tuesday, one on Thursday. We're going to talk about some of the keys for good health. We found these blue zones, which is where people tend to live to 100 years old or older, and it's not in bed 100 years. It's very active, 100 year plus, and that's what I want. And that's what a lot of people here want. So let's talk about how we can incorporate some of the food things in an easy way to help live a long and vital life.
And you're kind of new to the Vitality Center. It's nice to have you. A breath of fresh air to bring in dietitian and dietary needs to this, because it's an important part.
It is, and I'm so excited to be involved with the Vitality Center because it's really a holistic, it allows them to provide a much more holistic treatment. We've got massages, workouts, amazing trainers, bring the food in, you can go and eat at Terra Bistro, amazing restaurant, so it really takes care of you.
I know the facility. You could do everything there now. Come in, get your diet set up, exercise program, pamper yourself a little bit,
yeah,
get in the jacuzzi.
Go climb on the rock wall.
Great to see you, Penny.
Thanks.
The event, the time and location?
Time and location, next Tuesday and Thursday at Terra Bistro. We start at 1:30 and go to 4, so kind of get you in that afternoon time frame when you may be looking for something to do, and you can register by calling the Vitality Center.
And easy to find right there downtown, right on the bus route, and also free parking. Thanks for joining us once again.
Thanks.
Penny Wilson with the Vail Vitality Center, the Vail Athletic Club. A lot of us locals have known it as that for years, so go ahead and give them a call, sign up, and find your way to a healthier future. We're going to find our way back up to Beaver Creek. Tricia Swenson's coming up. She has your weather report next.